Hello, everybody. This is episode 10? 10
Yes.
of the last podcast.
Yes.
This will be, we're continuing E3 coverage, basically. This episode, topic of the week, will be basically our E3 predictions.
Getting close.
It's going to be a good week. We got a lot of news. A lot of big stuff happening right before E3. It's going to be good times. So as we start every episode, Kevin, what have you been playing? What have you been watching?
I've actually been playing video games this week.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
I got Ground Zeroes for PS Plus free, you know.
PlayStation Plus this week. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, you should have it.
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's so good. Ground Zeroes is really good. Yeah, we were talking about how it's pretty hard, actually, once you get to the end of the mission.
It's freaking hard, like...
Especially if you don't want to kill people.
Yeah, I just gave up on that. I just went gun-ho. I Rambo that shit.
Especially, once your silencer runs out, it's like...
Oh, yeah, you're just game over.
You're screwed.
I've uploaded, like, videos on, like, I think on Facebook, where, like, it's just me, like, failing hard. I was just, like, started diving just for the hell of it, shooting these on the ground, and then just, like, a dude just, like, hit me with a freaking, riot shield and just killed me, like, one blast.
Yeah.
That was it, but...
Yeah, it's interesting. It seems like some of the stuff from, like, Peace Walker is going to be in it. It's almost like the two games combined, you know?
It's essentially a sequel to Peace Walker.
Right.
You have to know a lot about Peace Walker. And Peace Walker is like the only Metal Gear Solid game I haven't beaten.
Of course. So
because it's just like the one I just could not get into.
Yeah.
But for I don't know what reason either. It was just I just couldn't get into that game. But I mean, I'm excited for this. I think Kiefer Sutherland, he replaced David Hayter as the voice.
Yeah, he was good, I thought.
But he was good, right? I thought he fit right in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. September 1st, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that.
It's gonna be good.
Anything else? Watch anything?
I also got Hotline Miami 2, which is also awesome. Although, I don't know. The one thing I don't like about it, so... The original, you kind of, like, got to be the same guy, and you get to, like, choose your mask every mission, you know?
Okay.
This one, like, they're at, like, every other level you get to, like, choose the mask and stuff, but then there's, like, these, like... I don't know, the story's obviously really hard to follow, but it's, like... There are missions where you, like, have to be a set character that has, like, kind of a different, like, ability to him or something, and, like, some of them, like, can't use guns, or, like, you don't, like, get to choose the mask or anything. So, I don't know, those missions are, like, kind of annoying because it's, like, not always something.
So you're liking the first one better so far?
I like the first one better.
Okay.
But it has got some unique stuff. Some of the new masks were kind of cool, but so far it's still good, but I think the original I still like better.
Okay. Any movies, film, anything?
No, I haven't seen movies this week.
All right. For me, playing Stillborn, Witcher 3. I think I'm close to the end. I watched a lot of movies this week. Kind of, not a lot. Some old movies. Last week was a shitty week, so I went a little dark. Got me a little vodka and some Sprite on, I think it was Sunday night. And went on a romantic comedy kind of kick.
Nice.
Started with old school. Down to You. Julia Stiles.
I haven't seen that one.
Freddie Prinze Jr. You ever seen that?
No.
So old. It's like good 90s shit. Like, it's just so good. And I love me Julia Stiles. I don't know what it is. I always love me some Julia Stiles. I think always from the Save the Last Dance. And she got that jungle fever, so I'm right. I'm in there. I digress. But yeah, I watched that. And then I was like, I'm going to continue this. And I went a little Vanilla Sky. I know some people don't like it.
One.
I actually really do.
I like that one.
Yeah. Went a little Vanilla Sky. And then I polished it off with, what was the movie called? It was with the vampires, what's his name? Tom Hiddleston from Loki. It was like him and, what's her name? Tilda Swinton, something like that? It's called like Only Lovers Left Behind. Basically, he's like a vampire that's like depressed, thinking about killing himself, and then his wife who's like, till this one comes, and it's a weird movie. It's like it. I liked it. It was good. Yeah. So that's why I've been watching.
Huh. Do you go to the theaters this week? Did you see anything?
I didn't see anything this week. I'm gonna go tonight or later today to go see Spy.
Nice.
excited to see that.
Yeah.
But that's about it. It's a lot of romantic stuff. What else I did? I did start watching Bleach again because on Netflix.
Nice.
I forgot how good that was. It was really good. Other than that, that's about it. That's about it.
No.
All right, let's get into some news.
Sure.
Let's start it off. A lot of news this week. Let's try to run through these so we get to the E3 predictions because I think we have some good predictions. Start off with some. I don't know if I guess this is bad, but I really don't think that too much of it. Netflix was supposedly testing out ads for their Netflix original content.
Yeah.
The way I viewed it is going to be more like HBO Go. Like when you start an episode, you get like a trailer for something that's coming out.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that was a big deal. I mean, a lot of people start freaking out about it, but
of course. The internet.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going Hulu Plus. I mean, like, calm down, people. Like, it's not Hulu Plus where you pay money and you get like fucking 6 goddamn ads at the freaking episode of the same shit. It's just basically like if you have
I've
HBO,
never even tried Hulu Plus.
Dude, I fucking hate when a show's on Hulu Plus only. Because I'm like, I'm forced to watch it.
What shows are only on that?
There's like some, so like, for example, I went through all the Venture Brothers, and they're all on fucking Hulu Plus. So it's either, sometimes they'll give you one big ass ad, and you're like, I can go use the bathroom, do whatever, and then you're free.
Right.
But most of the times, like, you have 6 freaking commercials. It's like worse than TV. That's how bad it is. I hate it. And it pisses me off because you pay money for this shit.
Right.
And this is like,
why do they do that?
Even like, I would even pay more money to just not have ads because it's so shitty.
I thought the plus you pay and then it takes the ads out.
Ew, you still have ads.
What is the point of paying then?
You could watch their shit.
So there's no regular Hulu anymore? You can't watch anything for free? Or just random things?
I think it's just random stuff now.
Like network TV stuff?
I mean, yeah, network TV stuff still has ads on fucking Hulu. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Hulu's different.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. I don't pay money for it. I jack my brothers. So. I bitch for him. I bitch for him.
Yeah,
I bitch for him.
There it is.
Yeah, but I didn't really see any big deal with this. Basically, they're like, we're just testing it out. So I doubt we'll even see this go live anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like in the track, you know how HBO Go, like, you can skip it still because it's like scrubbable, you know, whatever they call it. So it's like, even that is like not a huge deal to me. But if it's like something you can't skip, maybe I would be annoyed.
But I don't think I'll be that annoyed with it. If it's just like a trailer of like, it's still related, right? It's still like a show. It's not like, here's an ad for fucking, I don't know, Tums or something.
Yeah,
right? It's something original. If it's something, that's cool. I may check that out later on. It's an ad. I don't feel that big deal about it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like in the beginning or the end of the episode, whatever. But so that's first part of news. I think people need to calm down. There's people like on Twitter thinking, I'm gonna drop my Netflix already. I've seen an ad. I'm like, calm down, Jesus. Just jump to conclusions. So read the shit first.
Yeah.
Read the shit.
Or wait till it happens.
Yes. Whatever. Next set of news. I knew this was gonna happen. We all thought knew it. They're gonna do a documentary on basically about the Sony hack that happened.
Yeah. Sony's doing it?
I don't know who's doing it. That'd be kind of funny if Sony's doing it.
Because I was going to say, that's like the ultimate American capitalist thing to do. Like, oh, we got hacked and like lost a bunch of money. Well, we should now make a movie about it and then make money off of it. Like, that's like the American dream.
I don't know who's doing it.
If it's like a documentary outside, like...
I think it might be outside.
Like what kind of emails got leaked and stuff, that would be interesting, I think.
The same guy who did the 2011 Egyptian Revolution, the Square documentary. Have you seen that?
No, never seen it.
Basically, they're doing. I don't know what companies.
So it's like outside, probably. Somewhere.
It has to be out. I bet it's outside. I think it's behind Netflix. It looks like Netflix Oscar nominated documentary. Maybe Netflix is bound there. I have no idea. But they're doing it. I mean, I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be a documentary. Like it's like you have. I wonder who's gonna play like Seth Rogen. Let's just get Seth Rogen to play Seth Rogen. It'd be
well,
is it
gonna be? Is it like document? Like, is it going to be with actors, or is it just going to be like?
Oh, that's true, right?
I honestly don't know. That's what I'm asking.
That's true. It's
it
probably
could
gonna
just be like interviews and stuff. I don't know.
It might be. It's
Like,
probably gonna be interviews.
or is it going to be like where they have a story?
If it's documentary, it's gonna be. It has to be more like realistic, right? They're not gonna do.
I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
But
why I don't know if it's Sony or not Sony. If it was like Sony, I could see them having actors, but I don't know.
I bet it has to be outside Sony. But it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Be excited. We're gonna see some good stuff about that.
yeah,
I'm interested
watch
to see
it.
that story
Yeah, I think
behind
it's
that.
interesting.
Because that has to be like just those people who got hacked. They must have like feels like the shittiest week, months, or whatever.
Well, and
long time.
all that stuff in those emails from the execs.
Yeah.
that was leaked, like
Like-
about people's movies and stuff.
Yeah. I know the funniest one was Adam Sandler's. They're like, dude, Adam Sandler's movies just suck so much, dude. It's like it's true though. His movies are so
Right,
shitty
yeah.
now.
Well, even still, like that Aloha movie just came out, and I was reading a review on it, and they were saying that that there was an email from one of the studio execs, like saying they regretted like greenlighting it and all that stuff. And I was like, man, there's like still movies coming out where they have emails.
Well,
from
that
execs.
movie was stupid because did you hear the controversy over that movie?
Yeah, the Emma Stone.
Yeah, I was like, why did you cast Emma Stone? If this character's supposed to be
his
Asian.
defense was like, well, she's a character that doesn't look Asian on the outside, and that's supposed to be true because she's like frustrated that she doesn't look Hawaiian or Asian, even though she is. So I mean, it was a decent argument, I feel like, but I still feel like Emma Stone is weird. Like you could have got someone.
Yeah.
And that was one of those things I feel like where they try to go for a big name versus someone that fits the role more. You know? Which happens sometimes, and
Yeah.
I feel like they probably regretted that. But.
Yep. Oh well. So Sony hack documentary. Coming.
Yeah.
Next set of news. This one I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Disney may be doing a Obi-Wan Kenobi film trilogy.
Yeah.
Basically set after the first prequel movies.
Right.
And it'll be basically how he like protect Luke and shit.
Right.
The way I read it. I'm excited for it. How do you feel about this?
No, I think it'd be cool. Yeah, I think it could be really cool, or it could be really shitty. But you never know, I guess.
I'm excited for this because Ewan McGregor was a great Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He's just trapped in these shitty movies.
Is it gonna be him again though?
They said they're trying to get Ewan McGregor again.
It would be weird if they didn't get him.
Yeah.
I might not be excited then.
I think Ewan McGregor coming back, being Obi-Wan, and being in some good movies.
Yeah.
Like, I'm down for that.
It could be like Clone Wars type stuff too, right?
Yeah. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I hope it's true. Because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to see that character go away. I want Obi-Wan to get, like, a good... Like, I don't think they did him justice. Like, he was good in the other movies, but, like, he was just trapped in, like, some shitty writing and shittiness. This is shit.
Yeah, everyone loves Obi-Wan.
Okay. Next set of news. Big news. I'll let you talk more about this one because you're a bigger fan than I am.
Yeah.
But basically, one of our E3 predictions or things we were talking about next week just happened like
right immediately
a week after, or like after.
Yeah,
we
it was
talked
weird
about
how they revealed it too. Like they posted a countdown, but it was like a 1-day countdown.
Yeah.
So it was like it's not really much of a countdown when like by the time I even heard about it, the countdown was over. Like
yeah,
it's kind of like you kind of screwed up.
Fallout 4 got announced. That's the point.
Yeah. They put a countdown,
and
then there was a trailer that dropped.
There was a trailer that dropped. This is funny because we were like, okay, Bethesda's having a press conference on a Sunday. Fallout 4 is happening,
right?
And it was like before the press conference, here's Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
I feel like they knew, everybody knew, so they were like, why bother? Let's just throw the teaser out.
I think I like that way because now we don't have to wait and see all these leaks and stuff. Like, I hate when, like, shit gets leaked, like, 4 days before, and we're like, dude, we know this is going to happen.
Right.
Like, Street Fighter 5 leak was terrible. Like, I knew, like, everyone knew, like, a week before the event, like, Street Fighter 5 is happening. You're just waiting the event, like, when are you going to show Street Fighter 5? It's perfect.
Yeah.
We all know it's happening. So, this was, you know, this is different.
Yeah, and I think they'll have more.
They'll probably show gameplay. There was a little bit
of
a controversy for this one too. Did you read about that? Like everyone was bitching about the graphics in the trailer. They said it looks like just Fallout 3, and it wasn't that very good.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they were alright. I don't know. Graphics are pretty good in Fallout 3. I don't know. I'm sure it will be better. I'm sure they're doing a lot more too. Like from what I read, there's going to be like more buildings you can go into and skyscrapers and stuff. That'll be more like interactive. So the city will be a lot more fleshed out. Although, I mean, it already is pretty good, I thought, in the other ones. But the trailer revealed that Boston is the city.
Yes.
They showed Fenway Park, which they didn't call it Fenway Park, but which seemed cool. I thought the towns are cool. There was like a flying pirate ship or something. Like,
Yeah.
like weird balloon type things, which made me think. I don't know. Maybe I thought at first maybe you could go between multiple cities, just because you're like flying around in a ship. But I don't know. They haven't said anything yet about that. But
I'm a novice to Fallout. I haven't played any of them. This will be the first one I actually play.
yeah,
But just from watching the trailer, I got a very like Bioshock feel vibe from it. I don't know if it was you or just, or did you get that feel at all?
yeah. Like
it was just
like
very
with the balloon thing too.
Yeah,
it
I was just like very
kind
Bioshock like vibe going on with that intercut between like I guess what happened in the past to how we get to like the present.
Yeah, the trailer shows like
I was sitting there like
pre-bombing.
Yeah, I'm just like I just feels this just feels so much like Bioshock. Which I like that vibe, so I'm excited. I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be my first Fallout.
Oh, it's so good. You gotta go back and play.
At this point, I was like, I'm just gonna wait. It's gonna
that would be cool if they released them. They could re-release them.
They might, because there was rumors saying that on their website there was like a logo for like PS3 and Xbox 360 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this only got announced for PS4, Xbox One, and whatchamacallit, PC.
Right.
So I think maybe they might do like a remasters of like the other two or something like that. So we might get that.
Yeah, it looked. There were a few things like the power suit looked like there was going to be more focus on that, maybe more customization. Because before you could like get a power suit in the other one, but like it was at the end of the game and like you didn't do much with it. It wasn't much of like a focal point, I guess. This looked like you could like wear it for most of the game and like customize it out and stuff. So that looked cool. I'm excited.
Yep. Well, speaking of remasters. We also got another remaster this week.
Yeah, which we knew was coming.
We knew it was coming as well.
Yeah.
Basically, they announced the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection coming October 9th for the PS4. As a guy who's not a big fan of the remasters, how do you feel about this?
I'm excited for it just because, I don't know, as weird as it may sound, like, I never, like, super got into Uncharted. Like, I beat all three, but, like, kind of after the fact and, like, not like when they first came out, it was always like later and stuff. So I don't know. I guess I haven't followed the story very well or anything like that. So I would get it and go back through and like beat them all in a row and like kind of refresh myself on the story before the next one comes out. But and I think it'll be cool, especially like Naughty Dog. Like it's gonna be cool. So
I'm super excited for this because the same way that you said, like I'm excited to go back and just have them all there, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because it's been forever since
it's been a while since
one,
I've been a while since I played one. One's kind of hard to play too, so I hope they go adjust the controls. So you have to do a lot of the 6-axis.
Yeah, I'm sure that's out. 100%.
The one knock on this is that there's no multiplayer from 2 or 3
games,
which
that makes sense.
It's like I said, I'm disappointed because I would love to go back and play Uncharted 2 multiplayer.
It actually was really good, even though nobody talks about it.
I loved Uncharted 2. Like, 3's good too, but 2 was where I was king.
Yeah.
Like, I would grenade the shit out of everybody all the time. Like, people will run behind you for shotgun, I'll just fucking drop the grenade behind me and just they'll get blown up. It was the greatest feeling of all time. But, to make up for that, though, there will be Uncharted 4 beta multiplayer. That comes with this.
Which is all we want, right?
Yeah. So, like, I see it. The people who are doing it, it's not Naughty Dog actually doing it. It's Blue Point Games.
Oh.
They have a really good track record though, because they did the port of like Metal Gear Solid trilogy and I forgot what else they did. This like lots of other games where I was like, okay, they're on point. So they got like a really good company who does ports to do this. I think they did the God of War ports and all like that as well. So this is good news. We knew again.
I'm excited for the beta too. That'd be fun.
Do you think this kind of makes up for Sony's fall? Because it's kind of barren right now. Like, there's not that much. Do you think this is good?
Does that come out in this fall?
Yeah, October 9th.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, it definitely doesn't make up for it, but...
Does it help a little bit, though?
I mean, yeah, I'll play it for sure.
I mean, this is... If you haven't played the Uncharted trilogy...
Which a lot of people probably haven't.
It was exactly what you said.
If you didn't have a PS3, which not everybody
This is, like, the best news ever, because they are some of the best games.
Yeah.
Some of the best writing in video games. Like, this is where I think they're the ones that kind of, I think, put video game story a little bit on the map, Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
And I think this is Uncharted Drake's Force when it started, and it kept building, and
they all play
it hit
like
its
a movie.
peak with The Last of Us.
Right.
So,
Which I think Sony's done a good job of that, like bringing stuff that was awesome to PS3 to PS4, just so that people
Yeah,
like
I mean,
now that they're in the lead again.
yeah,
like, okay, if you missed this stuff, like look at these great exclusives.
I mean, a lot of people are bitching about the remasters. I think Sony. I think it's only the third one Sony did, right? The only other one that I'm just like I didn't need was God of War 3 remastered.
Yeah,
I didn't need it. I mean, I get why they did it.
They milk it
because like God of War is a big franchise. Like you said, if you haven't played it, like God of War 3 has some of the, in my opinion, the best boss battles in it.
Yeah.
Probably the weakest of the story, maybe, but like
yeah, it got weird. I feel like,
but the boss battles are great. So, but this is awesome. This is very, very awesome news.
yeah, I'm excited. What do you think about the movie?
I don't
You
know.
think it's gonna be decent.
They're supposedly
I mean, they all play like movies, so I think it makes sense.
Was it Arya from Game of Thrones is supposed to be Ellie?
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm thinking the wrong thing.
No,
I'm thinking Last of Us.
I was
Uncharted movie. I don't know.
I mean, there's not much detail on it, but
I don't know. I
think that could potentially be a good video game movie, just because
it plays so much like Indiana Jones. Right.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Till we hear who's going to be who. Before, I mean, remember years ago it was supposed to be Mark Wahlberg, which I thought was horrible casting.
Yeah, terrible.
But we don't know who's who yet. So until we hear casting, I really don't have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
So moving on. More good news. Good news for Kevin. Fantastic news.
Maybe.
If you maybe if you listen to our show, I don't know what episode it was. I think it was
3 episodes ago or something.
I think it's 7. Kevin went on a little bit of rant on Final Fantasy 15 demo.
Release my frustration.
Frustration. He liked some good stuff, but he had a good little bit of bitching in there.
Yeah, I feel like that helped me. It was cathartic for me to talk about it, talk through it.
Basically, they're gonna patch the demo with a lot of tweaks and stuff. So, Kevin, your goal is to play it play it again.
Yeah, I'll play it again for sure.
And give us your impressions of it.
I just don't know. Reading the story, and I don't know if they didn't say everything that's different yet or what, but it didn't sound like too much was getting added, as much as it was like frame rate. Supposedly the graphics will be better, and then there's like, if you've played it, there's like these huge, gigantic monsters like in the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
That before you couldn't fight, which was like, what? So now you can fight them, which makes sense. But they probably just didn't have time to get it done, and they were like, oh, well, we have this half done, maybe we'll just add this in. So it's weird to patch a demo, I guess, but
I want to think of patch it even more, because I do remember an article prior to this where the guy said he's going to take all the complaints and stuff from the community and then implement it and tweak it and then throw it back out there to see what people think.
Right. Which I hope that this is, and I hope like the cameras maybe fixed a little bit and that kind of stuff. So I don't know what all's in it yet, but I'll definitely play it and see how it goes. But hopefully it fixes some stuff. But those battles should be cool.
Yeah.
Going in and fighting the lake monster things.
All right. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, we'll see.
June 9th. Kevin, you up replay it? What is that?
Oh, yeah.
This week?
This Tuesday.
This Tuesday. Play that shit.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Next story. Arrested Development Season 5. We knew it was happening. But now we know when it's happening. Next year, like I think they start filming in January. So about summertime, we should get Season 5. Very excited for this. Season 4, a little bit of a downer, a little bit, just because
I didn't even finish it. I watched like half of it.
Really?
I was like, meh.
It was like more, any Arrested Development is better than no Arrested Development.
Yeah, you can't complain. Yeah.
That being said, that season was weird because it was all just like one storyline.
Right.
That's just, you got different pieces of it from each character.
Right.
Which was interesting way, but like I didn't want that. This season, supposedly Season 5, they're going back to more traditional Arrested Development. Bring it on.
It's weird to think about, as long as that show's been around, this is only the 5th season going
right? That is funny. But it's a great show, man.
Yeah,
it's a great show.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
It's funny though, because the only like couple of these people are really doing anything, right? Like Jason Bateman's the biggest, of course.
Right.
Will Arnett's pretty big. He's doing a lot of stuff. Like Michael Cera's has done shit for a while. The mom is Archer, and the dad, he has that show in on Amazon now where he's like the transgender trans something guy.
I haven't seen that.
It's supposedly like won an award. I haven't watched it yet. It's supposed to be really good. But I might check it out one time. But yeah, Arrested Development season 5 coming. Good news. Yay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
More video game news. Mighty Number 9. Basically the giant fuck you from what's his face to Capcom.
Oh, is this like the Mega Man ripoff game?
It's the Mega Man ripoff game,
Yeah.
which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his dad? The guy's name. I love him.
The Japanese guy?
Yeah, the Japanese dude. I can't remember his name.
Can't remember.
Anyways, this we got more details on how they're gonna do it. Basically, if you get the PS4 version, you get the PS3 version,
Inafune.
and you get the Vita. Inafune, yes, love Inafune. He basically was like, "Fuck you, Capcom. You guys want to ruin Mega Man? I'm gonna make Mighty Number 9,
Right.
which looks like it almost looks like Mega Man on steroids to me. If you watch the trailer, I was like, damn, it was so good.
Like even the logo looks exactly like the Mega Man.
So good. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
So they announced cross-buy. So you get the PS4 version, you'll get all the versions. They also announced
Which is awesome. I'll play on Vita
yeah.
for sure.
They also announced a collector's edition too, retail collector's edition. I think it's like the price of like the actual game. You get a bunch of like pre-order stuff and retro character of Mighty Number 9, art books and all sorts of stuff. More DLC and all that shit. So
Yeah.
be excited for that. I'm excited. I'm gonna play this game. When's it come out?
I'm super excited.
Is it this fall? I think summertime.
Is it on both systems or just Sony?
It's on everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything. Like they had the Kickstarter and it reached like all the goals. Everyone's
nice.
like, yes, I'm down for this.
Yeah.
Which just tells me, it's like, why are you companies do not listen to your fans? Like, we want this shit now. Especially this day and age where we have the fucking PlayStation Store and shit. We love all types of games, you know? Like,
Right.
I'm down. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't have a release date on here, but
Sometime this year.
it's got to be this year because
Yeah.
they have like everything done. It looks like so.
I don't know when, but yeah. So that's good news.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Moving on. Good news for Stefan. I love the NBA 2Ks, Kevin.
Yes.
I play them every year.
Yes.
Buy every fucking version.
Yes.
The career mode is always, it's good but shady at the same time.
They're fixing it.
They might fix it now. Mr. Spike Lee, director of Do the Right Thing and Jungle Fever, Mo Better Blues, Inside Man, all those good movies except for his latest movies, kind of shady.
Yeah.
But anyways, he is directing NBA 2K16 career mode. And the way to explain it, it's going to start from like high school and college and all that shit, and you move up and
It's like
get into the pros.
like a movie almost.
Like almost like a movie.
Yeah.
I'm so down for this shit.
That could be cool.
I'm down.
It can't be worse, right?
Can't be any worse. My dude's gonna be epic as hell. He's gonna run the Suns. It's gonna be a baller. I'm gonna buy this shit every year,
Yeah.
like clockwork. Just fucking buy NBA 2K. Although I'm gonna wait this year a little bit
Why?
because I always buy it $60, and then like 2 months later it goes down to 40. So I'm gonna fucking wait.
It's on sale.
Yes. Wait a little bit. I'm getting this shit. Good news. Moving on, Kevin.
Yeah.
More good news. This is all good news. This is good news week. Have you watched the Daredevils yet?
No, I haven't watched
You
it.
should watch the Daredevils.
What?
It's fantastic. But anyway, season 2.
Oh, got announced. Oh,
Season
right,
2.
right.
We know what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Guess who might be the villain?
Jason Statham.
You're right, sir. Jason Statham.
I cheated. I looked at your
You
screen.
did look at the screen. Jason Statham may be the villain for next season. They're eyeing him for Bullseye. Do you remember Bullseye from the Daredevil movie with
Yes.
Ben Affleck?
Yes.
He was the only good part of that movie.
True.
When he flicked the peanut and he killed the old lady. Hilarious but terrible scene, right?
Yes.
Jason Statham might be that character.
Yeah. I feel like that's
That's just like
kind of
the
surprising that
greatest
they got someone that big.
update. I just read this new update. There's rumors that rumor's been debunked. Marvel told IGN there's no truth at all to the rumors Jason Statham playing Bullseye and Daredevil. Didn't read that. So
so that's his people saying that it's not true?
Marvel has told IGN that no truth at all to the rumors of Jason Statham playing Bullseye and Daredevil. So dreams crushed already. In like 2 seconds, I said that this is happening.
Well,
dreams
they
has
might
been
just
crushed.
be saying that.
He would have been badass. Like that to me, that was the greatest casting thing ever. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah. It could be true. I could see it.
Marvel just debunked it. Hope's
Yeah.
lost. Good news has turned into bad news. Moving on.
Who should they get then?
I want Jason Statham. I've been committed now.
Oh.
My heart was into
It's that
Jason
or
Statham.
nothing.
If it's not Jason Statham, I'm not watching it. I mean, I'll watch it, but I'll be pissed. Who should they get? Wesley Snipes.
Oh god. Is he still like doing things?
He was in Expendables 3.
Oh god.
He needs some work
Does
now.
that count as something?
He needs some work. Been out of jail only for like a couple months now. He can be Bullseye.
Would you be excited if they got Wesley Snipes?
I would. Love Wesley Snipes.
I feel like I would just laugh.
It'd be the greatest thing ever. Did I love Wesley Snipes?
I mean,
Money Train?
I did. I
So
don't know
great.
if I would now.
So great. Have you seen Money Train?
Yeah, but
Best movie ever. Blade 1 and 2, not the garbage of 3.
yeah, but that's vintage Wesley Snipes. Now,
What's the other one? The one that he's like a freaking does all the skydiving. Have you seen that movie?
I don't think so.
Those movies are awesome. You need to watch that movie. It's like Fast and the Furious almost with skydiving.
All right, where I'm debating Wesley Snipes.
Side note.
Sidetrack.
I forgot what it's called, dude.
Isn't he in? I mean, U.S. Marshals, right? He's the guy.
Yeah, U.S. Marshals too.
Great movie.
What's the movie? It's like go look it for the.
Demolition Man.
No, that's an awesome movie too.
That is also good.
Go back. Go to his filmography. Go down.
Go down.
Down. Drop Zone.
Drop Zone. I've never even heard of it.
Bob, it's like seriously, watch this movie. If you want to watch
Drop Zone.
Fast and the Furious,
1994.
prior Fast, it's Fast and Furious, but with skydiving. That's what it is. It's literally what the fucking movie is. He used to go in, gets him with these skydiving dudes. He needs to find these skydiving robber people, and then the other skydiver evil dude is Gary Busey.
Oh,
Best
nice.
movie ever.
Nice.
Best movie. Best movie ever.
New Jack City's good too.
New Jack City. Do that shit, dude.
Yeah, he's got
It's
some
a
good
list
movies.
of
But this is all
ingredients.
old. This is all like 10 years ago.
He could
at
come
least.
back though, Kevin. Come back.
It was all downhill after Art of War 2.
Make a petition right now. Bullseye. Wesley Snipes. Daredevil season 2. Should happen. It'd be great. All right. Next news.
Last news.
Last news. And then predictions. Dark Souls 3 is reportedly happening next year for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Apparently, the Rooster Teeth show, The No, claims they have obtained screenshot details from Software's next game, which is kind of weird. But I don't know if I believe the screenshots because some of the people are like, this looks exactly from like 2 and stuff. But supposedly, it's happening. We'll see. E3's coming. Are you excited for Dark Souls 3?
Not really, but I wasn't a huge fan of the first ones, so.
I might play it because I love Bloodborne so much.
Right.
But I might jump in this one.
Yeah.
But I'll be more excited for Bloodborne too.
I don't know, I never really got into those games, so.
You need to play Bloodborne.
I'm sure people are excited, but.
Bloodborne. What do you do with your life right now?
I don't know.
Nothing since you play Bloodborne. So play Bloodborne, okay?
Alright, couple weeks.
Couple weeks. Yeah, Bloodborne. Bloodborne. Alright, that was the last news.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the topic of the week. E3's happening, Kevin. E3. Stefan for Christmas. Or
is it
Christmas for Stefan.
1 week or 2 weeks?
It's next week, Monday.
Oh my god.
Or next week, Sunday is when it starts.
Right, yeah.
So it's just Christmas for Stefan.
Yes.
This is where his PJ runs out in the morning, opens the laptop.
It's nice because you're off those days,
And I'm off those days.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
So we've been doing E3 news basically the last 2 weeks. First week was how the big 3 could win. Next week was how the third-party developers could win. This week's predictions.
Yes.
We both did 5 predictions each, and then one that we think is ridiculous that might not happen, but we pray to God it happens. So how we want to do this? You want to just go back and forth?
Yeah, let's go back and forth.
All right. And then we'll explain our prediction, why we think this is happening. So, Kevin, I'll let you start off. Prediction number 1.
All right.
What do you think is going to happen?
I'm going to start off depressingly here.
All right, let's do it.
My first prediction is Sony quits on Vita.
Damn, dude, that's dark.
And by quits, I mean there's probably like one like sizzle reel trailer thing. I don't even know. Maybe not though, because I don't know what it would show because there are no games coming out for it that aren't cross-buy or whatever. So maybe some cross-buy stuff sizzle reel, but there's going to be no games. There's going to be no mention of it. Just the give up.
I mean, I see that happening. I agree with that happening, but I'm okay with it because I like the cross-buy shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I
fine
like it
with
too.
that.
I'm fine. I like my Vita too. I feel like they should not just completely quit on it, but I think they're going to.
Damn. All right. That's a dark
Which
prediction.
makes no sense to me, but yeah, that was depressing. Sorry.
Wow. That's pretty dark.
Went bold.
All right. I got good news. Mine's good news. First prediction. It's like almost like a two-parter.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it. Battletoads and a new Perfect Dark game will get announced at Microsoft's press conference.
Dang, that's like a twofer.
I say this now because Phil Spencer is now the head of studios. We've gotten the Battletoads were in whatchamacallit, Shovel Knight as the guest characters. Rare seems to be like gearing up to actually make games again. I think they're gonna do a 1-2 punch. I think they're gonna bring back Perfect Dark because Perfect Dark's still a big name. We all still love Perfect Dark. Not the prequel bullshit one that was still kind of good because it was my first 360 game, but like
I liked it.
It was all right. But Perfect Dark sequel, Perfect Dark 2, legit good one. Battletoads, 1-2 punch.
I feel like I could see that happening. I would be excited for both of those.
Good stuff.
All right. Next pick.
All right.
Predict. Ni no Kuni 2 gets
Ooh,
announced.
I hope so.
Yeah. There's rumors about this for a while. I think it's got to be true. They made a surprisingly large amount of money on it, especially for an RPG. And I think in Japan, especially, it sold gangbusters. So I secretly, this is like super hope for me because I love the first one so much.
I think it's happening. I think it's happening.
So I think that'll get announced.
All right. Good one. Good one. Ready for my number 2?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7 gets announced during Sony's press conference.
During Sony's?
During Sony's. I think Capcom and Sony have been a little buddy as late.
True.
I think they're gonna.
They have been quiet about Resident Evil.
They've been quiet from Resident Evil. They just did the remake. They got some Revelations. I think they got a little goodwill going on Resident Evil. I think they're gonna drop the Resident Evil 7 this year.
Do you think it's gonna be shitty like 6, or?
I don't say 6 is shitty. It's just not great. I think for me personally, because I like the co-op. Like, I love the co-op.
Yeah, the co-op was cool.
But like, I want them to try to make co-op scary, and I just want 2 characters. So just give me Leon and fucking Chris, and that's it.
Yeah, and don't make it so like arcade kill everything.
Yes.
I don't know. They forgot what game it was. Maybe they get back to it.
I hope they go back to the roots of Resident Evil 4, both co-op.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I don't want to have ammo constantly. I shouldn't.
They want it to be Evil Within.
Yes.
But with co-op.
Right.
And give me that.
Yeah, and people were saying you can't make co-op scary. I don't think that's true.
I think no one has attempted to.
Right, a decent attempt. Yeah. I agree.
So, that's what I think.
That'd be cool. My next one, Gran Turismo 7. Unveiled, but doesn't come out for another year and a half.
All right. I can see that happening.
Fall 2016, I'm sure it will be. But I feel like they are going to try and show, we still do have exclusives coming, and that's a big franchise for them.
Yeah.
Especially, going up against all the Forza stuff on Xbox. So I think they're going to definitely show it, talk about it maybe a little bit, talk about how awesome it's going to be. And I think there's been talk that, obviously they're working on it, but that, the PS4 just makes it.
Yeah.
Because, they always have, amazing graphics and everything.
Well, they kind of said they were going to do it, right? Already? Right. Because they dropped Gran Turismo 6 at a stupid time, I thought, on PS3, and no one really played that game. And then they said, we're going to either make this the PS4 or the next one. So I could see that.
7 happening. And next fall.
I see that happening. Ready for my next prediction?
Yeah.
It's a dark one.
Uh-oh.
Ready for it?
Yeah.
No Last Guardian.
Yeah. I didn't make a Last Guardian prediction because I thought maybe you would.
No Last Guardian. I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, I think you can't show it again until you can show someone playing it.
Yes.
I think that's the rule now.
I think if it is this year, it's TGS.
Yeah, that would make more sense. I don't think they can't do a trailer again. They can't do
nope.
You cannot show it until there's a playable demo.
Here it is. Here's a fucking release date.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they'll even mention it.
All right.
New Xbox OS.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Please.
I feel like that's coming. I don't know. It seemed like on 360, almost every year, right? Did they change it
Well,
up
like,
a
they
little bit?
did,
at least?
but, like,
or there was an update or whatever they call it?
They all right. So the first one, like I liked the first one, they changed it and it was good, and then they changed it again, it was shitty.
Yes,
It's been like
yeah,
shitty
it
ever
got
since.
progressively worse.
Yes.
I thought, honestly, which is like, how do you do like the original Blades? Even though like I mean, maybe it outgrew it at some point,
Yeah.
it would have, which is probably true.
Yeah.
But like I thought the Blades was great, and then they changed it, and I was like, all right, this is okay, but
Yeah.
maybe not needed yet.
And then it's got shitty.
And then it got worse
and
and worse, and it was like, what? And then the new one is like the Windows whatever, which is also a shitty computer
Yes.
operating system.
yes,
So.
it's so bad. It's like the Xbox One operating systems all revolve around the Kinect,
Yeah.
and no one has a Kinect
Exactly.
anymore. No one gives a
Which
shit
I
about
feel
Kinect.
like makes sense because when they're developing it, they
Yeah.
thought everybody's gonna have this Kinect.
Yeah.
And they totally abandoned that plan. So I feel like
Yeah.
they're gonna have this fall. There'll be a new OS, and it will be less Kinect retardedly focused.
Yep. Agreed. Ready for mine?
Yep.
Wii U price drop.
Got to.
I think they have to. It's too much money still.
100%.
You already kind of announced your next system.
It's still $350, right?
It's like 350, 3 something. It needs to be under 200. I think
Yeah.
250 is a good mark right there.
At least $299 for sure.
Yeah.
Throw a game in there,
Yeah. It needs to go down.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to happen.
or just give up, throw it away.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think for sure price drop will happen.
All right, your next one.
All right, my fifth one. EA
Okay.
shows off a Star Wars game that is not Battlefront.
Ooh, yep, I see it happening.
New
See it
Star Wars
happening.
game. I think Visceral, maybe.
Yep, the Misrule game, maybe.
And I think it could be epic.
Okay.
I'm excited.
That's the Amy Henning girl who
Yeah,
did
I think
Uncharted.
we get maybe a name and a trailer and
Okay,
whatnot.
I can see that happening.
I would be excited.
I
I
can see
hope
that
that
happening.
happens.
This one, my next one's a little bit of a stretch, but I'll tell you my reasoning behind it. Ready?
Okay.
I think an Onimusha collection gets announced,
Mm.
and I
I
say
don't know
this.
about this one.
I say this, and I say this because Capcom is saying that they're going back and doing more like remasters and stuff, right? I feel like Onimusha is a forgotten franchise that actually sold really well.
Yeah.
So I think it might be a good opportunity around that they're doing all these remaster stuff because they're announced Resident Evil 0.
Yeah.
Then they're going to jump in another franchise. I think they might test waters with Onimusha one.
Was there a PS3 Onimusha game at all?
There was not.
Yeah.
I think this will be a great opportunity. If they're going back and just doing remasters.
But aren't they gonna have to redo like the graphics for all of them?
No, I think you don't have to redo them like all the way. You
Like-
can maybe just adjust it, tweak it, just make it HD and stuff.
HD. I don't know. I feel like it's like so like it may be too old. You know.
I know.
Like jumping a whole generation.
That's what I said.
I mean, I would love it. I would be
I,
pumped.
I would love it too. I can see it. It's like a borderline one.
Right. 1 and 2 were awesome for
Yeah.
sure. So I would be excited, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe that's happening.
We'll see. It's my prediction though. When it happens, I'm like, I told you, Kevin. All right.
All right. That's all 5, right?
Yeah, give me the crazy one now.
All right. My crazy one is Nintendo lied, and they drop a new system, and it's awesome. It's just like PS4 with a little more hardware, maybe like PC style. It's gonna get third-party games. Basically, they just give in and copy everyone. They finally have a decent online, and they announce Mario and Zelda for it.
That's just such a far reach, man. Such a far reach.
Because I know they said that they're not showing a
I
new
love
system,
it though.
but I think they
love it
lied.
here. All right, here's mine. I think this one, I think there's a little bit of chance here, and I'll tell you why. But like, this is mine. I think Sony buys back Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 4 gets announced. Developed by Naughty Dog. Coming out summer 2016.
Oh god. Yeah, this one's out there. I think.
But this is my reasoning, right?
Okay,
This is why I was like, I don't think it's as far fetched. It's because there's this. Do you remember they had that Sony TV live action trailer where it was like that dude walking, like they had like all the characters in live action and shit like that. There was a sign, right?
Oh right.
Where it was, the Crash Bandicoot, and it's pointing back to like the Sony symbol.
I remember people talking about
Yes,
this.
remember that rumor?
Yes, this was like a conspiracy theory that they were going to get Crash back.
Conspiracy theory. I think that theory is true, and I think Naughty Dog's doing it because Naughty Dog has 2 teams. They have the Last of Us team and their Uncharted team, basically, right? I think that Last of Us team's like, you know what, we'll take a break, and they're gonna do Crash Bandicoot 4. And it doesn't have to be this huge ass game. It could be the same kind of way as the other Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
And it's like their little break, and it comes out 2016 summertime.
That would be awesome. The only thing I would say is it's so hard to keep stuff like that under wraps because usually there's like a shareholders meeting and they say we've purchased the rights back for Crash Bandicoot or whatever. So I feel like that stuff never gets kept secret. So the only thing I would say that I don't think it would happen is because you would hear first that they bought it back.
I mean,
but I mean maybe they
Last of Us got held pretty secret for a good while now.
Right, that's true.
Might happen.
I don't know.
It's my dream.
I would be excited. I feel like they at some point that probably could happen just because like what is it? Vivendi owns it. Like they're not doing anything with it. Why would you?
Who does it? Vivendi?
Isn't somebody like that?
I mean, Activision owns it.
Oh, Activision.
Yeah, they made those abortion games where he was like all freaked out and weird.
Yes.
They were shitty as hell.
Yeah.
They just ruined Crash.
Maybe they sell it back. I don't know.
We'll see.
They're clearly not making more games, so no, don't hold on to it unless.
Yeah. So those are predictions.
Yeah.
I like them. I think they were both good.
Yeah.
I love how none of us had the same. Like I was like, I don't want to talk about them. I hope we both have completely.
Yeah. No, the only one I thought of also was the Last Guardian one, but I didn't want to take.
I was just like, no Last Guardian. I was hoping you would be like Last Guardian's show, and I was like, no Last Guardian show.
Yeah, I thought about it for a while, and I thought maybe they show. But then I was like, you can't show it until there's gameplay, and I don't think they're at that point yet. So that will be hilarious, though. Just drop like.
I hope it does, right? I hope. There's always a hope.
Yeah, I was looking at all the Sony studios and stuff, and like trying to think of predictions and stuff. And it was like going through all the parties and like who has made what games, and then you get to Team Eco. And there's just two games.
There's Eco. And Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, and then
nothing for like 15 years.
Yeah, exactly. And all the other studios have like all these games going down. It's like
so ridiculous.
It's like, are you serious?
It's so dark.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our episode for this week. Next week is E3, so I don't know how you want to do it. Do you want to just do?
I think we should wait.
Do you want to do? Okay, so you want to wait, or do you want to do like 2 episodes? Do you want to do like a pre-Sunday thing and then do another on Tuesday, or just wait Tuesday and do it?
I feel like we should. Well.
Or do you want to talk about it more?
I feel like we should wait and just get it all in one.
Just Tuesday?
But then I guess maybe we would miss news of the week, so maybe we should see what the news is like this week. And then we could do a pre-one that has like all the news and stuff, get that out of the way.
Okay.
And then do one that's like just E3.
Okay, maybe. So to be announced, we might have 2 episodes next week. We might have 1. We don't know.
Yeah, we'll definitely do one right after all the press conferences.
Yes, we're definitely going to do that. So expect one for sure Tuesday night or after the press conferences. So we'll have a reaction of all the press conferences. We'll probably record Tuesday right afterwards. Yeah. Get it all fresh and good. But we might have one regular episode, just what happened during that week and all that stuff. Anyways, that's the episode for this week. Good episode.
Yeah.
Kevin, nice talking to you.
Sure. We'll see if whose predictions come true. Who gets more right.
Crash Bandicoot's happening. It's happening. All right, everybody. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.